Okay, sorry, that was this is part 2. Now I'm just slowly mixing. Now I think...
To the motorcycle store. I gotta get out of the house for a couple minutes. You wanna go? You wanna go with us?
All right, we're
On
going
the
to
motorcycle?
No, we're going in the car. We're just
put
going
the egg in the batter.
They have snowmobiles. 4-wheelers.
Put the egg in the batter.
You don't get to ride. You can just look at them.
You're coming?
Did
Okay.
you put the vanilla in?
Slowly put the egg in the batter, or just dump it completely.
Keep mixing.
And then keep on mixing.
Every once in a while, we check this to make sure it's still
And it ends up looking very yellow.
And then you put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
We'll show you what it looks like before we do anything else. Burr. And you.
Get your coat on.
Make sure, I suggest you don't do the vanilla over the top of the bowl because vanilla can ruin your whole batter if you get too much in it. And just keep on. It smells really good like vanilla, but it smells like bananas. And here we go. Here's our batter.
We're eating all the profits.
Okay.
Is that the biggest poetry house?
Aunt Debbie, I don't know how much batter is that.
Keep stirring for just a moment.
Could you grab the charger, Aunt Debbie?
Where's the charger?
It's upstairs, I think, in my. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on mixing. Does that look better? Mm-hmm. That looks like banana. Those look like turds.
You just have to make sure the butter's not like in blobs. You want to make sure it's all nice and stirred up.
Here, you want a bite, Evan?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay. So we're just gonna beat this as much as we can. As he said, we need to make sure the butter is not all blobby. Like, see that little butter chunk? I have really chunky butter in here, so keep on mixing very, very well, no matter how long it takes you. And we'll show you the finished product. I'm mixing very hard. My arms like a whisk, like a beater, electric one. Chunky. Here, let me check. Now, if you take a spoonful and smell it, it smells like bananas and vanilla. Very delicious. And I'm not saying this dramatically. It smells delicious. I wonder how it tastes. I've never tasted banana bread. So she should be coming soon. We're just grabbing the charger. We can charge this up to make sure you guys can stay tuned to watch all our videos because we still have chocolate chip cookies and zucchini bread to make and banana bread because we're making 2 batches of this. And I hope we will be able to share the next batch with you guys. So we'll have to charge it right here. The butter is very chunky and it's not mixing.
It's the bananas, and it's okay.
My arm is like a little mixer. That's what I told them. See? So you guys will have a side angle of me mixing because I don't know if that thing's, if you guys are gonna die or not. Like, not literally die, but with my camera.
All right. So the next.
Oh, here's the.
All right. So we mixed in the egg and the vanilla. Next, it says to sprinkle the baking soda and the salt over the mixture. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
1 teaspoon. And it should be like chunky and thick.
So we're going to sprinkle a teaspoon of baking soda over it.
Not fades away too
And
slowly.
we need a pinch of salt.
Fastly.
So my pinches of salt, I don't usually pinch. I just do a little couple shakes.
Wait, what's the name of this channel?
Our channel is the Cooking with Ducks.
Sometimes it won't be about cooking. Make sure to
Okay.
At the beginning, we should. When I edit it,
Okay, so we stirred.
when I edit it, it'll have music and it'll say quack quack quack, and it'll have a duck with a cooking hat and a spatula and a sand.
All right. So we did our pinch of salt. We did our baking soda. Now it says
Here's the
add the flour in last. And it takes 1.5 cups of flour.
brief. 1 of this cup and a half. So do you need a half cup or can you
Here
just fill
is a
this up?
half cup, and here is a 1 cup.
So your batter should be getting thick after this flour. Okay. There we go. Little handfuls. There you go.
Yep.
Okay. This one will not fastly fade away. It'll slowly dissolve.
1.5.
Half. Okay. And there we go. Here's our cup. Oh, let it go. Okay. And now we're just slowly gonna mix that because if you mix this too fastly, your flour will go like that. Okay. So mix this well, and hopefully it'll be. So we'll make this twice, and hopefully we'll go over the steps again. If you didn't get one of the steps.
All right, then you take a regular bread pan like this, and you spray it with cooking spray so that the bread doesn't stick.
And once you have got it at least pretty much dissolved, the flour, like this is mine, still got flour everywhere, but you can start mixing fast because it won't do anything. Now I'm just scraping the edges with my spoon to get the flour off the sides. There you go. And this looks very weird, but it's still a batter. This is fun doing like cooking videos. I'm glad we did cooking videos.
All right, once the flour is mixed in, then it's ready to go in your pan.
Okay, so
Make
I'm
sure that your pan
slowly-
has cooking spray in it so it doesn't stick.
I'm slowly just going to pour this inside of our bread pan, and it should spread on its own. Okay. Now I'm just scraping it out of the bowl, as you can see. Oh, we have a perfect angle on this. Okay. So you can just get as much as you can out with the spoon and by pouring it, but then you might need a spatula that my Aunt Daddy's holding. Okay. I think I could get a little bit more out of this. Just scrape
Then you're going to have to turn the bowl towards you to scrape it so that you can see what you're doing.
I can just look in the camera. Okay.
Okay.
So we might need the spatula now. Sorry, the bowl's going to be in your faces.
The spatula, if you
Oh,
use
be careful right there.
if you use a rubber spatula, it scrapes all of the dough out of the bowl.
And
We'll show you.
especially because it's bendy, it gets right into the bowl. Since it's a circle, circles don't have corners, but it gets like it all right out.
See how nicely that cleans the bowl?
Now,
Now
do
we'll
we
set
pat this for
the bowl
air bubbles
aside.
to come out?
We don't have to worry about air bubbles, no.
Okay, so here's our bread pan.
With our bread in it. We're going to do 2 loaves of bread, so we're going to do this again.
And we'll probably just explain the directions again if you don't want to rewind the video. So are we doing it in the same bowl?
Yes, we're going to wipe off the edges of the bowl here and take all of the
Back
All
with
of
our
the-
bananas.
goo off of the bowl
Oh,
so we
okay,
don't
this
get
one's
that all
already
over our
cracked open.
clothes.
Okay.
Okay, here we are, back to the gross bananas.
Ew, this looks like turds.
Here's the garbage.
Black. Okay, this is so gross. So simply gross. Okay, here we go again. I just hate when it cracks open up here, like when you're trying to squeeze it and banana juice gets all over you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Hopefully, you guys can see how gross this is. Did you put all the ingredients away?
Left them all out so that we have them ready in a baking.
Okay. So, as you might know, if you squeeze it too hard, you know, it might like. Okay, this thing is not going to come off the top. This banana juice is coming out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, as you can see, if you squeeze up here too much, it explodes and banana juice gets all over your hand. So, by the way, the fart thing is gone now because they're gone. Because that thing was terribly gross when we were doing the cooking video. Okay. Yeah. Now make sure to wash your hands again after you use the bananas. Are these literally rotten? Are they rotten?
Well, not, they are rot. We call them rotten bananas, but really what they are is they're overripe bananas. They're not rotten. They won't make you sick.
So do I mix it with this still?
Yes.
Okay, so you can use the same spoon without even washing it and just mash up and mix.
Because
the
you're using the
bananas
same ingredients.
again. Yes. And it won't hurt anything. And if you're not making a second batch, which you're not, well.
If you're not making the same,
Oh! Oops. Okay, preheat your oven to 350 right now.
yes.
Our banana bread is sitting on the oven right now.
Waiting for us. Okay.
It's right there, behind.
Excuse me.
Right there. Okay. So now we need the butter.
The melted butter. So we need a 1/3 cup of butter.
Sorry, you won't be able to see my face. What happened? There we go. I just need to back up my stool. Okay. Then I'll be able to see my face. There. Okay. So, what if these people don't have margin?
They can use butter.
So butter does work, but we prefer that we use margarine.
Margarine with baking works better. The margarine helps